October 18th. Almost 11 o'clock on this Tuesday morning, 2016. And it goes without saying that that doesn't look like clouds. But endless lines of chemicals dumped in the sky. And of course you can see how it looks when the chemicals disperse, blow apart. I call them big splotches. So here you can see straight lines and splotches. And if you get enough splotches, as you can see here and here, you start painting the sky white, which apparently is the purpose. Besides dumping God knows what into the sky. There's the sun here. You can see some of that crazy stuff. Not too much visible off towards the west, but the north here and the east, if I can get oriented correctly, that would be the east sun rising, so this would be the west. There's plenty. Here in the mountains of North Carolina. Is there any question? Does anybody really want to believe these are incidental exhaust from planes that are obviously not continuous? A lot of short squirts. And if you go look up geoengineeringwatch.org, Dane Wigington, there's plenty of evidence that the modern jet engines, like this one here flying across the top of this tree, modern jet engines don't naturally, you can see that plane, have this kind of dispersal of exhaust that stays visible and even blows apart like strings and splotches. That guy's not spraying at all. So it's intentional dumping of something, we don't know what because they don't tell us, into the sky. And I say it can't be good for we humans. Then what is it for? Controlling the weather, toxic poisoning the people, depopulation? Again, we don't know because they don't tell us. Using our tax dollars, our own governments are doing this. Obviously, the governments know what's going on. Rick Miracle reporting here on this Tuesday, October 18th, almost 11 o'clock. Here in the mountains of North Carolina. October 18th, a little after 11 o'clock. Went to a different vantage point here at the shopping center. And no mistaking these splotches. Stuff sprayed in the sky. And the straight lines that these splotches come from. These lines. They blow apart and turn into that. See the short squirts and the short splotches. Sky Spraying 101. Why are they dumping chemicals in our sky? Can't be good for we humans, I keep saying. Rick Miracle reporting. October 20th, about noontime, Wednesday, 2016, Rick Miracle here in the mountains of North Carolina. At one of my favorite vantage points to see the entire sky. And as you can see, I believe there's little doubt that everything, except for maybe those clouds over the tree line there, but everything else is sky-sprayed chemicals. Now, if that doesn't cause anybody serious concern, I don't know what will. Line after line after line, 360 degrees. Any mistaking? Any doubts? 360 degrees here in the mountains of North Carolina this October 20th, Wednesday around noontime. I just left the house and went for a ride and said, oh my, this is insane. What are they dumping? How much of this? Tons and tons of material. Rick Miracle reporting. October 24th, Monday, 2016, Rick Miracle, here in a small community neighborhood in Asheville, North Carolina, in the mountains, waking up and noticing the obvious sky sprayed lines, and when they spread apart like this one, splotches, you can see how fat they get. No mistaking it. Looks like everything we see is sky sprayed material. Look at this, how wide they are and thick. Look how wide it gets, like a sheet. Anybody gonna question that this is not sky sprayed stuff? Why are they dumping this stuff in the sky? October 24th, 10:35 Monday, 2016, Rick Miracle, at one of my favorite vantage points for videoing the sky. Here off the I-26 exit. All you see is sky sprayed material, and I don't even have to zoom up. You can see the lines. October 24th, 11:15. Just arrived at my residence, and as anyone can see, sky spraying galore. Why? Rick Miracle reporting. This fall day in the mountains of North Carolina. Trees have changed color, but the sky is still being painted white.